Hi, this video will show you how to put together the free SVG, the Hearts Self-Closing Box SVG from Simply Crafty SVGs. And first we want to cut out the actual box portion. So there's lots of score lines, so you want to make sure you fold them good and well on the score lines. So there's these diagonal ones on either side. You just want to carefully fold it. There's also a solid version of this box if you prefer to not have hearts. You can use it for any occasion. So you can see because of the cutouts, they could bow a little bit and as you're folding it, so just be careful, get it right on the, fold it right on the score line. So this is not a new box or anything. So, it's something that you can see easily out there. It's just something I thought it would be fun to create a SVG file for a freebie. So the tops here, you could fold them or not fold them, but I have them folded so you can fold them down if you want to. So now we want to put the panels on first. So this is how we're going to put together the heart panels, because there's two panels, one with the little matting on the back to create that little edge. So I already put a set of panels together. So all we're going to do is glue that together and match up the heart openings when we glue it on. When you're gluing it on, you can actually add glue to the bottom panel, but if you choose to do that, just make sure you don't get glued towards the edge. Or you could do it on the back of the top panel, which you're less likely to get too much glue on the edge there. I did it on the bottom because sometimes my fingers kind of fall and anyways, I have been known to drop things with glue on it, so I know me. It's the reason I did it that way. So if for some reason you don't like you see how the white shows through those little openings, you could always use a little pen or something like that. I'd go from the back and just kind of go around the edges with like a brush pen or something to that effect, or marker. Be careful that you don't get it on the front. The reason I'm doing it from the back and not the front, because if you do it from the front, you're more likely to get the ink on the front. But if it doesn't bother you, you don't need to do that. I'm just giving you an idea if for some reason you wanted to do that. But you can see it kind of darkens it, doesn't make it as obvious. Through a lot of my videos, I just kind of show you little things that I've done over the past and over the time. Then once we have those panels together, we go ahead and fit them to the fronts of the boxes, the side of the boxes I should say. They're cut out on both sides, so you could put little candies or something like in this box. This box is not really that durable. I thought it was a cute idea. Somebody kind of gave me the idea they wanted the SVG file for it, so I thought, well, why not make it a freebie? Because it's not a new idea. It's out there, like I said. It's kind of a box that you kind of squish open once you have it glued together, but it's kind of fragile. But it is a cute little treat box. So I'm going to show you how to put some of the panels on, but they basically go on the same on both sides. So I'll show you. Don't do that like I did. I just set it down for a second. Get some excess glue there. But I'm going to put the panels, these other two panels on, and then we'll skip the next step for the last three panels there. So you just center them in the various sections here. Make sure it has about the equal amount of space around the whole thing. Or if you want to move them a certain way, it's up to you, obviously, but this is the way that I do it. And it's similar for the one with the solid panel, so you just have to look in the files for that. So that's what it looks with all the panels on. You see it kind of folds flat. So what we're going to do is fold this tab in. You want to get a good crease on that tab. I've tried many ways to do this. The reason it's angled because of the fold in the front there. So we're going to just kind of pull that down and just apply a lot of pressure on that tab. So the tab's underneath there. So the glue's facing up. You could use a double-sided sticky tape, a really strong one like score tape as well. That would work really well. Because we kind of need it to be strong because it does pop out the way it pops out. So it kind of opens on the top, but I'll show you that in a minute here. See how that's going to open on the top? I'm kind of will bow out. But it does get a little fragile on the sides. So we're going to go ahead and close this. This is a no glue closure. So put the section with the forks and then the side panels. And then you push that long little piece in just gently to slide underneath, and that's what it looks like. And that's the box completed. So I'm just going to gently open it up. So you just wouldn't be able to put something really large, but you see it's kind of like a, I don't know if people remember, but we used to get like sour cream in the day that had these self-closing things kind of. Anyways, you just kind of push it from the side and it opens the top. And here it is. Again, here's the solid version. And it couldn't tear pretty easily, so you just kind of have to be gentle. So that's it. I hope you enjoy the freebie. It was an interesting project. I had never done one before, and I thought it was fun. So thank you so much for watching.